Look at this. Look at this.
Your hair's cut?
I need a haircut so bad. I think most of you guys see me in a hat all the time. I wear a hat on the channel. I'm not really a hat guy. It's part of my persona. I only wear a hat whenever I'm filming or doing work type thing, but hats mean something special to me. Jesse hates hats. Do you like my hats?
Backwards.
Do you like me wearing a hat?
I'm fine with it.
Look at your face. Don't lie to me with your eyes.
Okay.
Don't lie to me with your eyes.
When people wear hats, they're hiding. I'm a 90s kid, early 2000s teenager, and that backwards hat. Woo!
What, this whole thing? To me, they're like an old song. They're like a song that you remember when you're growing up. For instance, this hat right here, this Live by Faith hat, reminds me of everything to do with YouTube and filming. It reminds me of my mission. We want to just inspire you guys by our story. We want to show you Jesus in all the nooks and crannies and show you a radically obedient life. It also reminds me of Las Vegas trips with Joshua. It reminds me of hard times, good times, YouTube times in the old space. Every time I wear this hat, I think of what it represents when I put it on. That's why I like these hats. Let's go.
Moral of the story, don't bring home.
This hat right here was actually given to me by a friend of mine after I made one of our first YouTube videos, Lance, over at the Lincolnville Country Store. And this reminds me of the start of our business and of the start of the whole YouTube fiasco that's been 5 years strong now and a part of our livelihood. This hat, every time I go to put it on, I think of Lance and I think of YouTube things. Every time it's a 10. 10. I don't think it's ever been anything less than a 10. A 10!
That's
There's blackjacks. Blackjacks. And then of course, every time I put this on, I think of coffee and how Jesse wanted me to start drinking coffee. By the time I turned 35, I beat it. I nailed it. I'm good at this birthday shopping. Don't look, Karen. This hat on right here. This hat, as wonderful as it looks on me, I got this, this little ditty on a trip to the beach with my love. Remember this hat right here?
Yeah.
Everything wasn't working out. My other hat was my Live by Faith hat that Joshua gave me.
The emotions.
What does that mean? Were they good emotions? I'm so frustrated. I hate the beach. I hate the beach. Jesse loves this place. It is the most gosh awful place on the planet. Trying to be a supportive husband. I hate this place. Because this hat actually makes me think of whenever I got back from deployment the first time.
It does.
I bought this hat because
That's
it
what I thought
reminded
it
me
was.
so much of the hat that I was wearing when we saw each other for the first time after our first deployment.
That's what I thought it was.
It reminds me of love, it reminds me of vacations, it reminds me of the fire that the two of us have in our relationship. Keep it fiery.
Please.
Relationships. This hat, our relationship.
I'm gonna beat you.
Oh,
I hate you. I hate you. I love you so much.
and this hat right here, I haven't even gotten a chance to wear yet. But this hat symbolizes Karen, the girl that we were shopping for earlier, a friend of mine. We went on a trip where we filmed multiple days. I can't tell you the details of it, but we filmed for a very large client and had a blast getting to know all of their stories. So this hat right here reminds me of the productivity of the business and of friendships and leveraging all of that to make a living and see God move in cool ways of telling different people's stories. This hat right here. Look, Jesse and Trig. Look at him. Anywho, this is probably gonna be a work hat, but still, every time I put it on my head, I think of old Karen and the team up at Woo.
talking. It was a tall guy and a short girl, and she wanted to see how he saw her. And I thought, I want to see that because Jared's significantly taller than me, but at the same time, I don't think he's that much taller than me. Like in number, he's taller than me, but I'm looking at him and I don't feel like he is. So I'm really curious to see how he views me.
Take a picture on my cell phone.
From your eye level.
No, from your eye level of what you think I look like.
Okay.
And then I'll take a picture from my eye level
I'm here
of
for
what
it.
you look like.
I'm here for it. Let's do it.
What?
Did you see that?
No.
That fly.
You got a tick?
It burrowed. You know the type.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be silhouettes in the sun. All right, your turn.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah.
This is my life right here.
Sorry, it's really important.
Eye level. Like
I
this.
did.
Shooting it the opposite way.
Well, how was I supposed to know that?
But you're not looking at the screen.
Because you're not looking at
Oh
anything.
my gosh.
Level eye. Okay, do me.
Okay, so that's Eric. Let's see if we can. This is Jesse's perspective. Now, what do you look like?
Yes.
I think it would be more dramatic if we were closer.
Okay, do me.
There's me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, dear Lord. Is that what you thought you looked like?
No.
Where's me? That's what I look like to you?
Yeah.
I look like a chin to you.
Yeah.
I'm just a chin? Hopefully I have a nice chin.
Hold on. Stay there.
Yeah, that's about you.
Oh, I'm a child. Oh, I'm a child.
And then there's this guy right here, which is probably my favorite by far. This guy is a hat that my dad gave me. Now what's important about that is that Dad and I didn't get a chance to be extremely close in my childhood. I love my dad. I've always loved my dad. My dad's a good man. We didn't get a chance to hang out all the time. My parents were divorced, so split custody. Anybody from a divorced home knows how that goes. Later on in life, in my 20s or so, he started having cattle. I had land. We split that up to where some of the cows would come over to our place sometimes, and I would look over the cows. Anyway, it bonded us, and this hat brings back, it's Brown Cattle Company, Bluffdale, Texas. This hat brings back a lot of fantastic memories of bonding with my dad and growing into like this relationship that we didn't get a chance to have earlier on in our lives that we finally do now. We're bonded together over cattle and Texan things and being a father and son. And this hat, every time I put it on my head, I say, you gotta ride for the brand. I haven't actually seen all of Yellowstone, but I've seen enough to know that you ride for the brand. Kind of an inside joke between my dad and myself. This is probably my favorite hat. Good memories. As you can see, these hats are like memories. Each time I put them on my head, I have a new memory that comes to mind. Sometimes when I want to think of those things, I stick them on my head and I just reminisce for a minute, if you will. So Jessie may hate these hats, but I love these hats. Yes, they take up a lot of space on our wall, that's why she hates them. But I love these hats. Each one is very special to me. Makes me curious. Other than hats, what have memories to you guys? Like what's like a song? What's like a hat that really strikes a chord in your heart? I'd like to know. Leave a comment. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next one. I'm out. By the way, did you know that even that has a story behind it? Let's talk about that next time. Bye.
I know that I have pepper in my teeth right here, but I don't have any floss with me. So I'm just like out there living my best life with pepper in my teeth. It's fine.
Nobody's gonna care about your pepper in your teeth.
I care!
How do you really feel though now that you're not on camera? Are you mad at me?
If you don't let it go.
Let it go, run away and...
What?
Think you're pretty clever?
You don't let it go.
What you're going to say.
I'll beat it out of you. Even if I tried to beat you, you wouldn't even feel it. Unless I use my sharps. Two purple puffins, puffins at your name. Two purple puffins, puffins at your fame. Two pooper poppins, poppins, that's your name. Two pooper poppins, poppins.
No!